I want to welcome one of the first, most preeminent Latina streaming queens. She has several projects and productions and outreach, and she is of service to all of us Latina streaming queens and El Mundo. She has a business called Gil Photography, and she also has a news production company called Officially-Unofficial. She also is a mentor and teacher and part of the Ecamm Live community and runs a show on YouTube with her partner Fuljens Henry called Building Blocks. Without further ado, hola.
Hola. Oh my gosh, that was an amazing introduction. I'm like, wow, I really do all of that. And I still have time to have a boyfriend. Actually, a fiance, right? Like
fiance. Here goes the picture.
Hey.
And and are you a mom also?
I am a mom. Yes.
That is a lot.
I know. When you were mentioning all of that, I'm like, oh my God. I need a vacation.
When I first saw you was, again, in this Ecamm Live group. And I saw you had two businesses already. Photography, where you do headshots. Like, do you do headshots for someone like me?
I do. What do you mean someone like you? What does that mean?
I'm very, I need building up today. I just feel like, well, you know, I got trolled last night and this morning, and so now, like, I was getting cocky though, and it's you know what, I do sometimes get a little bit too conceited, so now I'm more like, Ana, please tell me.
Wait, okay, no. Okay, so you think that what happened with the trolling was because you were being conceited? Is that what you're saying?
I think I was being confident and trusting, and that all happens because of the people that I have interacted with since the pandemic. All of us learning together, all of us encouraging each other, and then I wound up in the wrong Facebook group where it was just know-it-all misogynists who I don't think, there are people who don't like to hear a woman's voice. Anyway, back to my headshot. This is the, okay, so you're just on point. You're that kind of Latina that my mother would go, why can't you be like Ana Gil?
Ay, Dios mío. Listen, oh my God. Oh my gosh, that is really interesting that you say that, because like, I don't think my mom will say that. Like, really?
Yeah?
Yeah.
She wouldn't tell you, why can't you be like Marga?
No. She would not that, but she would. I mean, like she no matter what, like she expects something else from me. Like no matter what I do, she's always expecting something else of me. So she wouldn't be like. She would be to me like, why can you be more like
this? Like this, Ana Gil?
Oh my gosh, she's so cute. I love her. Aw, I love her. Yes, that's me.
I love her too.
Love her. She's the cutest thing ever.
So
she is so fun.
Ana, this is little Ana. This is the child inside. This is the child within.
Yes, she is so fun. She is so funny. Like, yes, I love her.
There were, I please, if I'm prying too much, but all these flowers, was this a funeral?
I don't know what it was. I don't know.
Were you?
I just remember being sit there, and I think it was my mom. It's like sit there, and she was trying for me, like, no, be like this, be like that, whatever. So that little face is like, okay, is this what you want, right? It wasn't like, if it would have been me, really, I would have probably been on the table or on that sofa right there, sitting, doing something else. But that was please, like, don't move. You need to stay this way, kind of a thing. So that's her little face. Like that. It wasn't a funeral. It was a party or something.
It was a party.
Yeah, it was a party.
Those are funeral flowers. Were they like on sale or something? Because it's really like, I cropped that photo, folks. There are so, it was like forest, it was like a cemetery, but she is at a party with a lot of flowers.
This is my family used to have a lot of parties. Like I grew up around parties. Ever since I was little, I remember my parents having parties. So this was one of those parties. I don't even know if it was a Santeria party or what it was. And it kind of was. Probably because of all the flowers.
And you're in white and Santeria. Can you explain that to the white people?
Okay, so Santeria is
Chango.
Yes, exactly.
Chango.
It was all that. You guys, I still have dreams. Yes. Santa Ana, you got that. Why didn't you come on screen, Margaret? You have me all here like on blast.
Oh, yes. Sorry. I
just come back.
Okay. There
we go. Okay.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's thank you. Can you just run this thing? Because
No, you're doing great. I just wanted you with me right here.
I got hypnotized by the dress.
By the flowers?
No, but the dress is really, I cropped it. You don't, because there's so much fabric. That was like, did you have ladies in waiting, little girls holding up the dress so you didn't fall into the flowers?
Right. I don't even know. I don't remember. I just remember being placed there, but I did love that dress. That dress was very cute. I remember wearing that dress a couple of times, but the jacket, I don't know about the jacket.
Okay,
but the dress
let's just take a look at the jacket. Oh,
it was cute.
I like the jacket because it's a little more butch. I like the jacket. I would totally like the jacket and then some shorts.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that was me. That was probably like, if it would have been my choice, I would have been wearing booty shorts, which I still wear. I'm a booty shorts type of woman the whole way through.
Okay,
and as soon as booty shorts, like really short shorts, that's me. All around.
You don't have those on social media.
No, I do not. I actually have it on my Instagram account, in my private Instagram account. I have those.
Your private Instagram? You know I'm gonna follow. Are you gonna accept my follow?
Maybe.
So you've got thirst traps? Oh, I want that. I want that for the thumbnail. Can we have one for the thumbnail?
I have one that is like really, that's my best booty shot ever. And I just have it very private, but it's in my private account just for...
Okay, well, does anybody follow it, or is it just you putting pictures on Instagram that only you can see?
Right. It's just
look over your shoulder.
Family, right? Fuljens is just amazing. He just goes for he's really good. He doesn't, because the booty shorts are short, but they're still very, very classy. It's not like I'm showing a lot of it. It's just shorter than usual.
That part of the culo that meets the back of the thigh, it's that little culo cleavage. Does that show in the booty shorts? I didn't really think we were going to get here, but this is making me feel so much better.
Interesting.
Well, no, but I tell you, because I have dated some ladies who like the booty shorts. And
okay.
My and I just got out of a relationship actually. 9
because
years
you
ago.
wore booty shorts?
9 years ago. I just broke up. I'm still getting over it. But I'm single now, and my DMs are open, ladies. Anyways, but back
send them.
But here's the thing. Okay, yeah, she liked wearing everything short, booty shorts, really short dresses, and all that. And I'm a kind of a germ freak.
Okay.
And so my question is that I think people who wear them short shorts and short dresses, they need to bring a little cover, like a pillow that they sit on. Because otherwise you're sitting on the subway and all that stuff is going up your booty.
I agree 100%. I agree 100%. And this is why when I wear my booty shorts, I'm very selective where I'm wearing it at, because I am the same way. And I think exactly the same thing. And this is why you and I are Geminis. I don't know, man, but I'm telling you, like I wear something and I put it on the chair. If I go somewhere that I put whatever it is on the chair.
Your jacket, that little white jacket that as a child you bring it to sit on with your booty shorts.
Yes, that goes with that.
That's nice.
That goes with that. I'm surprised you don't have the picture of me with my booty shorts, a white jacket that I have, and a black tank top thing. They call it Mama.
You have
forgot the name of it.
I will as soon as
Baje Mama. They call it Baje Mama, yeah. Baje Mama.
This is what I have. This
Oh
here.
my gosh. Dios mío, qué bella. I love her. That's me at 16, you guys.
Okay, that dress is fantastic. It's like
Isn't
you're like a go-go. You're like, we
Listen,
got the
that
beat.
dress.
We got the beat. We got the beat. And where? Whose house is this? Because I see
That's
liquor.
my house.
That's your house.
Yes, my house. But I grew up with my parents in the Dominican Republic, and
Oh.
yeah, that's in Dominican Republic. And that dress, I believe it was my mom who sent it from here, from America. She sent it over there, and it's what that dress. I didn't used to wear dresses at all. I just like booty shorts and jeans, right? And I was like, you know what? I will try that dress on. And then I did. I liked it. And I remember probably just wearing it twice because I think somebody said that I looked too older than I was. And so I stopped wearing it.
It is kind of not a 16-year-old's.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
But the earrings, though, I wish I could zoom on it. But if you look at those earrings, they're very geometrical, and they really go with the dress really well. And also, I think holding the baby makes you look a little bit older.
Right, exactly. Like I posted a picture on my channel, and people were like, "You look like you're paying a home mortgage."
Dominicana teen mom, is it? Yeah, who's
right?
where's that baby from? Did the baby come with the dress?
That's my niece. No, that's my niece. That's my niece who's a grown woman right now with children. So yeah.
Yeah, she was looking like, I got to get out of this party. That little girl was like, no, but really, look at that little girl. She was like, no, I don't want a picture. How old are you, Tia? Tia, what happened to you, Tia? Put on your booty shorts, Tia. So last we saw of Ana, she was holding her knee. She was in a yellow dress. She was in the Dominican Republic. Then what happened? How the heck did you get to Syracuse in New York?
My dad rode us to New York, to the Bronx. And then from there, I went to high school. And from high school, they have the CD programs, right? They're like, oh, if you get good grades and you can get to college. And then my dad is like, you got to get into college because I don't have money to pay for it. So blah, blah, blah. So I was like, okay, I can do this, sort of. So I did. and then I ended up in Oswego, which is, do you know where Oswego is?
I went to Oswego.
Okay, yeah, that's true. So I went to Oswego College, and then that's it. And then Oswego is just 45 minutes from Syracuse, and here I am.
Okay, so basically, did you go to Oswego to get far away from your parents, like I did?
From my mom, yes.
From your mom,
yeah. And then also that was the motivator. And the second thing,
Canada. From the Bronx
exactly
to Canada,
far.
Yeah,
but my dad, I didn't want to get away from my dad. Like, it really, my dad and I still are. He's in heaven, but we're still really close, right? And I didn't want to get away from him, but he visited me a lot in there. So it was, and then I visited him and things like that. So that was, it was mainly to get away from my mom and for a penis.
Did you say a penis?
Yeah, for a guy. I'm sorry.
Okay. Just want to... I didn't know if you were getting a penis, because I don't remember that when I went to Oswego, that they gave out
right?
penises.
Right.
Did you apply to any other schools, or was it just Oswego?
It was just Oswego. So I did a year at Lehman College in the city.
Yes. Yes.
And then after that, because he had to do the paperwork for Oswego and all of that stuff, because I didn't know what I just like, okay, the high school did the paperwork for me. They said, where do you want to go? This is a good school. I'm like, okay, all right, cool. Yeah, sure. Send me. And then they sent me to Lehman College. And I was like, all right, cool. A lot of Latinos. It was all Spanish, almost everything. So I was like, okay. And then my boyfriend said, who was attending Oswego, he said, I think you should come over to Oswego because it's a good school and I'm here. So I was like, okay, good, sure.
Was this your high school sweetheart, or was he,
He lived in my building.
Oh, wow. We've got the tea going. We really got the tea going. Okay, so this guy lived in your building.
Yeah.
Was he your boyfriend? Like when did you two, was that your first love?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And what happened?
Kind of.
I think kind of is your catchphrase, isn't it? It's very Gemini. Okay, so you go to Oswego, and then do you break up in Oswego, and then you kind of meet somebody else? Is that what happens?
No, we actually stayed together until I was done with college, which is something that I told him. I said, hey, I want to just graduate from college, and then I want to go explore. I don't want to stay in one place.
And you went to Syracuse. Wow. You really saw the world.
No,
I want to go 30 miles. I went to explore 30 miles.
Stop it. That's funny. I wanted to go to Ohio because they had a child psychologist school, really, really good one, and I wanted to go for my master's in child psychology. So I researched, and I'm like, okay, I'll go to Ohio. But he didn't want me to go anywhere, and I was like, I want to go, and then that's what broke it off.
So that answers my next question: is what did you want to be before you became what you are now? A mujer. A powerful mujer.
Oh my God, I can't with you.
A queen, a reina. Before you got into photography, I think that was probably the big change that led to production and what you're doing now. Was that you wanted to be a psychologist, right?
Yeah, I actually, psychology came second because I wanted to be, when I was in the Dominican Republic, I was at a radio station for about, I want to say in teenage me, it was probably a summer that I volunteer at a radio station. So that's what I like to do. I wanted to do that.
At the radio station? Were you a DJ?
I wasn't a DJ. I was actually the talent. So the DJ was on the other side, and I was the host.
Oh.
So that's
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I meant. So you were the on-air talent.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Did you use your own name? Because I call them DJs, but hosts sometimes change their names.
Yeah, I have my name. I have my own name. I have my own song that I wanted for them to play every single time the show came on.
What?
So yeah, I had
the song, which we can't play because of copyright claims.
Right. It was Amadeus, 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 Amadeus.
No, please.
It was. I had no clue what the song meant, but I liked it. So
Did you ever see the movie Amadeus?
No, I just like the song. Now I'm gonna have to watch the movie. What is it about?
Amadeus. It's about Amadeus.
You see, I have no clue. I was in the Dominican Republic. I didn't know English, right? So it was just a beat. It's like, let's go for it, play it.
Did you have people calling in? You have people
yes.
calling in?
Mm-hmm.
And did they ask you for advice or dedications
For songs, and they didn't give me any topics. I would just talk, but I had my people from school, so they will call in the show to request songs and to talk about just teenage stuff.
Well, I love that. Okay, so you already had the bug then, right?
Yes, I did.
When did you get into photography?
I got into photography when I realized that I didn't want to be told what to do. So that was working in corporate, and I was like, okay, I can't deal with this anymore. I'm just gonna go have my own business, like my dad did. And so I had all his backing, I had all his, blessings and teachings and things like that. So I went on to having my own business, and that
Was your dad a photographer?
He wasn't a photographer. He was a salesman for this big company in DR that was called Brugal. It's still called Brugal. So they sold alcohol and all that good stuff. And then that was his, but he was an amazing salesman. And so, but he used to take a lot of photography. He did. All of the pictures that we had, it was him who took it and things like that. So that was also great.
Did you did you have a camera? When was the first camera that you ever had?
It was a Sony.
A Sony, and here we are again, and here we are. Is that?
I don't have a Sony now. No, like it was a Sony. But then when I decided that I was gonna, get serious about a photography business, I went to Nikon because that's what my dad used. So I stayed. This is a Nikon.
Lovely. And the business is going, I mean, as strong as things can go in a pandemic in Syracuse.
Yeah, I mean, you know what, Marga, that was something that surprised me in the pandemic from the beginning. It surprised me at first, but then it made sense that I got a lot of business, a lot of it. I couldn't handle it. I had to push business away to refer other photographers for headshots. And it makes sense because a lot of people have to establish their online presence because everything was online in the pandemic, right? During the pandemic. So I was very busy during the pandemic doing that. And
how did you do as far as safety? How did you manage that?
Yeah, so I have a lens that's like 70-200, right? And I have a mask going on, and then I'll position it. There was a lot of yelling, which I have no problem yelling. My voice projects very loudly.
That's why you never want the microphone. I don't need a microphone.
Exactly, right? I'm like, I don't want to have a microphone in front of me. Like,
Latinas
this microphone
don't need microphones. But now I've lost track of what I was so excited about.
You were talking about headshots and how I got saved and how I did all of that.
Yeah, well, I guess
if I was making money during the pandemic.
Oh yeah, how you did that? That's very interesting because I haven't had the last time I got headshots is in Syracuse in 2019, and I've been using them and getting heavier, and it's like, oh, I really don't look like that headshot too much anymore. I've got to use an opposite filter, like a stretcher.
Oh my god!
So the business is going well. There was more work than you can handle during the pandemic.
Yes,
and then. You began another venture, correct?
Okay, so kind of, because I started Officially-Unofficial in 2015. So I started doing it behind the scenes and covering the events that were happening around the area, and then
Syracuse.
Yes, around Syracuse, and actually I did a lot also in Brooklyn, in Queens, Astoria. So it was more than I was trying to expand, and then something happened, and I lost my producer, and so I had to take a break, and I had to do it all by myself. And I was like, shoot, how am I gonna do this by myself? I'm gonna have to be my own cameraman and all the stuff, and the pandemic happened, and I was like, oh shoot, and then I got Ecamm, and then I'm doing it all by myself.
When you went into virtual, it seems that the focus of a lot of your broadcasted interviews are around mental health.
Yes.
So you went from something that wasn't necessarily about mental health. It was just a service, right? and then you focused on mental health for the virtual component. And do you think that had sort of a connection from when you wanted to be study child psychology?
Oh, 100%. 100%.
I will put the links to where people can find your broadcasts.
Okay.
And also, are you still doing headshots in photography?
Of course, yes. That is headshots and event photography are my bread and butter. And then the production aspect of it is very almost close to headshots, because I've been in the headshot business way longer than in production, and then production takes a little bit longer. So, and I select the projects that I want to get because there's so many other things happening. But yeah, definitely. But in my my Officially-Unofficial program, that goes live every Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I want to just wrap this up with a little bit of Spanish exploration now.
Oh, Dios. Okay, let's do this.
Okay. And I don't know how I found this. I hear a little something in the background. Do you? Yeah, it must be coming from my end when I stopped. Anyway, I'm not going to pay that any mind. Okay?
Go for it.
There are words in Spanish that there is no equivalent for in English. Mm-hmm. And so this is a little quiz for you to see if you know what these words mean.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Okay.
I wasn't warned about this, you guys.
No, I think that is the beauty of Latina Stream Queens. It's an ambush. This word here, merender. What is that?
What is even that word? Is that like a snack?
Yes, it is a snack. You are so correct. But it is not just a snack, okay? Because there is no English word for it. It is an afternoon snack.
Got it. Okay, right. Yeah, merienda.
And so, I just wondered if this is a word or if you just have afternoon snacks.
I do have afternoon snacks. I love snacks. Yes.
And I think I was wondering if it had a different connotation. Like, do you and Fuljens have afternoon snacks?
Fifth.
Okay, next word. Okay.
Wow.
All right. Have you? There's no one word in English. Friolero or friolero X. I'm not into the X. Friolero or friolera.
So if I break this down in Dominican, that means something like the ones in the corner that do frio. That's the only thing that comes to mind. What is that word?
It's someone who gets cold a lot. Actually, I lost the definitions of the... It's on my laptop, but it's something...
I would be...
Yeah.
Friolenta would be, in my opinion, someone who gets like friolenta. But actually, that's more like if someone is cold, like cold emotionally. Friolenta, but friolenta.
That's like my breakup, my recent breakup 9 years ago.
She was friolenta?
She got friolenta.
Oh, man.
They get friolenta. It's also known as lesbian bed death, friolenta. But lesbian bed death is not just for lesbians, okay? So just keep it going. Don't be a friolero. Fuljens,
that is not okay. Not okay.
You're with Ana Hill. Don't be a friolero. And Ana Hill, I'd never see you being a friolera.
That word is not on me.
And next word. I love this word. Quincena. Have you heard that one?
Yes. Quincenas is usually referred to when somebody's going to get paid every 2 weeks.
Oh. Okay.
That's what I have. I usually when I hear it is about la quincena. It's like quincena. Oh, I get me pagan en la quincena. Oh, like quincena.
The definition on my little PDF said it's a measure of time that's 15 days, which makes sense, right? So it's not actually. This is kind of, we've all had jobs like that, right? Where it's supposed to be 2 weeks, but it turns out to be a quincena.
A quincena, yeah.
All right, this one okay. All right, we just got a couple more, and then I'm going to let you go. Okay, this one is, I'm interested, let's see what your thoughts are on this one.
Estrenar. Estrenar. Yeah, estrenar is like you're going to wear something new. Yes. Are you going to, yes. You're excited about it.
Okay.
Estrenar,
and I just thought that's a very Ana Gil concept. Because I think you probably are always like, what will I estrenar today?
For real.
What will I estrenar on Ecamm's Monday show? Do you change, like, do you have a different outfit every week? Do they have a wardrobe budget for you at Ecamm?
You know what? I'm going to ask him for it. But no, I do change and I have to have so many outfits. I have to estrenar so many outfits because because I have Ecamm, right? ENN, Ecamm Network News. Then I have Officially-Unofficial, right? And I have to wear something different. And then I have Building Blocks, but Building Blocks is very relaxed. So I usually have hoodies and I have, I have Ecamm gear and all that.
Construction hats,
so that's
because you're building. You should wear construction hats like the Village People. Did you ever play the Village People in your high school radio show?
No, that because my high school radio show was in DR, so I don't know what the Village People game is.
You've heard of the Village People, right?
The group?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of them. I don't know what they sing.
YMCA.
Got it. Okay, there we go. Okay, I got it. Village People, YMCA. You looked all worried a little bit there.
San Francisco, San Francisco. I have a question.
Okay.
Who estrenars more, you or Fuljens?
Fuljens is he likes to estrenar a lot of things. Fuljens has a lot of outfits and he takes longer than I do getting ready.
I'm going to just raise my mic. Sorry,
You're raising your mic. Look at you having it sideways. Wherever they're having the same mic, you guys. Like, look at this.
Same mic, we are Mike Geminis. We are Lewitt Geminis.
Hey.
By the way, Ana Gil, how do you deal with people mispronouncing your last name?
I'm okay because I mispronounce a lot of names because the English is not my first language. So I am very forgiving when people don't pronounce my name right or my last name right. I'm okay with it because, I will say it afterwards. So they don't understand
that the G is silent. And Ana Gil, I just want you to know that because of your graciousness over all this, you can now call me Marga Gomez. Next word. This is
my God.
Kind of our last word. Kinda. I love how you say kinda. Vergüenza ajena. Am I pronouncing this wrong?
Vergüenza ajena. Vergüenza ajena.
I like this concept. How it was described in the PDF. What do you think it means?
Yeah, that sounds like a novela, but it does sound like it. So if I'm gonna translate this as it is, right? Context, whatever. Vergüenza ajena means somebody else's business.
Maybe.
Is that how they described it?
Okay, so you're saying like what? Minding somebody else's business?
Like that's if we're having a conversation and you're saying something about somebody or whatever, I'm gonna be like, that's vergüenza ajena. Like I don't like that's
mind your business.
Kind of, yeah.
All right. So
I've never used that word though.
And vergüenza is shame, and then ajena.
Yes.
What is
it's
ajena?
Someone else's. So ajena is like someone else's. Okay. Yeah. So that's what I was like, okay, if I'm gonna translate it as it is, then yeah. But
Well,
I've never used it. I've never used the two together.
I can illustrate this this definition for you. On the PDF, it described this as feeling shame for someone. Like if someone is sin vergüenza, which was one of my mother's favorite expressions talking to me.
I think every mom is that freaking that word.
But this goes beyond where you just see someone doing something they should be ashamed of, they're not, and so you feel the shame for them. But this would be more.
Okay, explain this picture because she looked good. I don't know. Like to me, she's owning whatever it is that
she's Dominican excellence. Do you know who that is?
No, I don't.
It's Madonna. It's Madonna in 2021. She did this whole photo shoot with all these outfits, and that is Madonna, and you have no vergüenza ajena for Madonna, and that's a beautiful thing about you.
What the hey? Wow. Okay.
Take a look again. That's that's Madonna, and I found this on my gay friend his Facebook, and the gay guys were going insane. They were judging her. I think it kind of goes with the age we're living in, and filters and influencers. And
Snapchat filter, because she looks like the Snapchat filter, with the big eyes and the nose and the face, all of that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I like to her thing. I mean, that's her thing. If that's what she likes and she feels good about doing that, I mean, by all means, Madonna, do your thing. I mean, you earn your
for Madonna.
No shame, girl. Do your thing.
Okay, all right. Listen. I just have to go back here, okay? Because I'm okay. I'm okay with all of it. And her tetas are fabulous, or whoever's they are. Wherever she got them, great. I like all that, and definitely show your body. But that expression is stupid. I think there's a point where you just have to stop making stupid expressions. Dress how you want. Dress how you want, but no. Don't need it.
I don't know. Like to me, honestly, to me, that picture is just like there's nothing wrong with that picture. Like her face, whatever. She just looks like she owns the stuff. Like a lot of confidence going on there, and she owns whatever it is that she's doing. So whether she was acting or that was the way she was feeling, that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing the feeling actually, not necessarily the outside. I saw that feeling that came with the picture.
I have a call coming in. Hello? Madonna? I think she might be available. Can you get to Syracuse? Madonna wants a headshot.
She does? Oh, I would love to photograph her new look.
Okay. All right. Talk to you later, girl. Keep it real. Ana Gil, you have been just a joy. This was just a pleasure. And I think we could maybe dance it off a little bit, right? Ana Gil,
okay.
Look for her at Official-Unofficial and Ana Gil Photography and ENN Network.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody.
Oh, okay.
And that has been another episode of Latina Stream Queens, starring Ana Gil. Bye. Okay.
Oh, I like that.
That's it. Okay, I ended the recording. And now, unfortunately, I know how to stop it. Okay, so I'm so sorry that took so long. I just can't stop talking to you.
Aww.